to be a female software engineer?
Hi there, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk about a topic that might be a little too sensitive. I remember back at one of my computer science classes back at UC Berkeley, I walked into the lecture hall. It was like maybe 600 people, and I realized something. I realized that there were so many guys and there were not that many girls, honestly. And then instead of listening to my professor talk, I started estimating how many guys were sitting in the lecture hall versus about like how many girls and like what the ratio was. 1 to every 4 guys, 1 to every 5 guys. Like hearing other people say that, oh, software engineering, like computer science is such a male-dominated field, like hearing it didn't really register in my mind, but being in a class and like noticing that for my first time, I was shocked. Fast forwarding to my current job now, the ratio is definitely, the male to female ratio is definitely up there. But I feel like people, especially people at my company, are pretty understanding of like they don't look down on you just because you're female. But I do still hear people who are struggling female-wise as an engineer, and I hear a lot about, like, for example, in a meeting, if a man is speaking up, they would be seen as a leader, for example. But if a woman was speaking up, they would be seen as aggressive. And like kind of these things I hear are just kind of So today I really want to share with you kind of like level 1, really beginner, how I let myself be heard in situations that I might not be, because there's just such a male-dominated industry. So first thing is that you want to repeat yourself until you're heard. Sometimes there might be people around you who are not as conscious about being inclusive, and they might just not listen to you. So one of the simple things that you can do is always repeating yourself until you're heard, until you're not acknowledged. And another strategy that is kind of along the lines of repeating yourself is having, maybe there's another person on your team who you're good friends with or you have a good relationship with. Have someone one-up what you said. And what that means is, if I say something, oh, I think this is blah 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 really great, if my opinion is ignored, having someone else repeat, let's say someone else will say, oh, I think Mandy's idea is actually pretty good. Having someone one-up you will help your ideas to be heard more throughout the workplace. And lastly, you have a manager. Make sure that your manager thinks in your best interest. Let your manager know what you want. Let your manager know that, oh, you want to work on this project, you want to lead this project. Let your manager know that you want to eventually grow into the next level in your career. These roles, these projects that you want to take, you have to let your manager know. Not every single manager is good. Having a good manager is such a blessing that like they'll actually fight for you and they'll actually care about your career development. So that was a very, very simple level 1 introductory to excelling as a female engineer. I made this video more about like how to be heard within the workplace. So maybe in a future video I'll talk about more of the different things that I see in the workplace, different struggles, or maybe things that I've learned that I can share with you. So if you are also a female software engineer, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to meet you and talk about anything that's related to this topic or not related to this topic. And please, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll make sure to reply to you. And
if you are new here, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, yep, right there, and also the bell next to it so that you can get notified on whenever I post a new video.
Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!